Here we are looking at directional rushing success, and there's a difference between this and the other rushing visualization that looks a little bit similar because the other one was looking primarily at running direction, frequency, yards per carry, explosive runs, things of that nature. Here we're not looking at yards per carry, directional frequency, any of that stuff. Right now we're mainly focusing on success rate. It doesn't matter how many yards you get necessarily. It matters whether or not that play was graded as successful based on your yards to go and your down and distance, which will vary and determine whether or not that play was actually successful or not. So again, in this visualization, we are still going to look at the New York Giants because they're an interesting team to look at. And this is where we really can segregate out the difference between Rashad Jennings and some of these other players, particularly down inside of the red zone. Right now, you could see that we filtered for plays that are inside the red zone. We're looking at all running backs when they ran the football, running backs only for the New York Giants, all weeks, all downs, all quarters of the game. We could see that Rashad Jennings was 60% successful on his 20 carries. Andre Williams received 11 carries, only 9% success rate. So clearly in 2016, it's a much better idea for them to get Rashad Jennings the ball often, and obviously Andre Williams is no longer with the New York Giants. But you could see where they were the most successful in terms of their run plays. But let's go ahead and filter just for Rashad Jennings, and we can see where he personally was the most successful. Again, this will keep the top graphic consistent. It'll just replace the bottom graphic here, and you could see it's the left side of the line that he favors, and he does the best running behind. But these numbers are not bad at all. Obviously 0%, but 50%, 57% success rate when you run the football is not terrible, but these numbers are extremely good over here. Let's compare him to Andre Williams, for example, and you could see Andre Williams' success rate was absolutely miserable. So this is an easy way to look at a particular team and see how successful their running backs were and where they're running the football to, and how successful they are at those run directions.